Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to episode number 1 of this Madden 23 Play Now series. And today, I'm obviously going to be playing a Madden 23 Play Now game. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's Thanksgiving, like I just said. And hopefully this video is going up on Thanksgiving. It should be going up on Thanksgiving, but there's a possibility it could be done up the day after Thanksgiving. There's a possibility this video could be going up the day after Thanksgiving. But either way, it's Thanksgiving, at least the day I'm filming this video. And yeah, as you can see, the Play Now game will be between the two teams on the screen. The Play Now game I'm about to play with both controllers. As you can see on the screen, the two teams will be the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. The game will be in Dallas because if you watch the NFL, you know that Detroit, if you watch the NFL, you know the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving, always at home and always during the day. They've been doing that a long time. And if, like I said, if you watch the NFL, you know that the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys both play on Thanksgiving, both at home and both during the day. Because it used to be there were just 2 games on Thanksgiving. It was this team at the Cowboys and then this team at the Lions. But now, obviously, well, that's still the same. That's still the case. Today, I believe it's the Bills at the Lions, and then it's the Giants at the Cowboys. But now, instead of just those 2 games, they actually added a 3rd game on Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving night. It's between obviously 2 teams that change every year. And this year, I don't remember the 2 teams, but either way, I know there's a Thanksgiving night game. That only became a thing though like 10 years ago. Obviously, and that happened. I believe it was 2012. It was the Patriots at the Jets at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey or New York, and that was a Thanksgiving night game. And back in 2012, it was the Patriots at Jets, and that's the game that the butt fumble happened, where the Jets quarterback ran right into his own offensive lineman. That's when the Jets quarterback ran right into his own offensive lineman's butt and fumbled the ball, and the Patriots recovered it and ran it all the way for a touchdown. I believe it was definitely the Thanksgiving night game. I believe it was 2012. So yeah, I've been doing a Play Now game between the Packers and the Cowboys in Dallas on Thanksgiving Day since 2019, I believe. So if that's the case, it's my 4th game I've done. 4th Play Now game I've done between the Packers and the Cowboys in Dallas on Thanksgiving. It's my 4th game because I've said that in 2019, 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, and now here in 2022. So it's my 4th game, or 4th time of me doing a Play Now game between the Packers and the Cowboys in Dallas, or really in Arlington, on Thanksgiving. Yeah, last year the Packers won the game 27-20. Last year the Packers did win the game. I played on Thanksgiving Day, 27-20. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll put a link to my Play Now game between the Packers and the Cowboys in Arlington on Thanksgiving. I'll link to that video, the video I did last year on Thanksgiving, in the eye in the sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. But that aside, let's get into the game. Difficulty will be pro. Difficulty will be pro for both teams, and the play call will be enhanced for both teams. So yeah, the Cowboys are the red controller, and the Packers are the blue controller, by the way. So skill level pro, and the play call is enhanced for both teams. It will be 6-minute quarters, by the way, 6-minute quarters. Hopefully you guys at home had a great Thanksgiving, or having a great Thanksgiving, or had a great Thanksgiving. Depends when this video is going up. But I'm filming it here on Thanksgiving, but hopefully it will go up on Thanksgiving. If it does, it will probably be like around 5 or 6 p.m., maybe even 7, just because it's already 1 p.m. now. And the reason you might be thinking to yourself, you should have filmed it earlier. Well, I was helping deliver like turkeys and other like food to people in need earlier. I was with one of my parents. We were doing that. We were doing that earlier, and when we were gone, the power went out. And I believe it was like 1,700 people were like affected by it. It was like, there was like a bird's nest in like the outlet bots. So that's also another reason why I couldn't play, because I need power for the PS4, and the power was out for a couple hours. So yeah, when the power was out, I was just playing board games with my mom because there was nothing else to do. Game style will be simulation. Event type will be expedition. Quarter length will be 6 minutes. And I'll have the roof open. Time of day will be, just say, 1 p.m. The roof will be open. 6-minute quarters. Expedition. Not expedition. Yeah, expedition will be the event type, and game style will be simulation. I'm the play-by-play announcer for this game. So let's get into it. Packers at Cowboys here on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, like I said, to everyone watching. And yeah, obviously there's Thanksgiving today, and obviously Christmas in a month, and then obviously New Year's in, well, just over a month. 2022 is flying by, and it's almost over. There's obviously about a month left here in 2022. Obviously, it's the first year the Packers don't have Devontae Adams. And obviously, the Cowboys have, well, CeeDee Lamb and some other players as well. Why is it a black screen? There's Lamb. Thanksgiving Day presentation. I like how he says that, because the Dame knows or the reason why I said that is because the Dame knows it's Thanksgiving. Hi everybody, happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching at home, as we're here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, for this Thanksgiving Day game between the Packers and the Cowboys. It's Rodgers and the Packers versus Prescott and the Cowboys, who in real life just played each other at Lambeau a couple weeks ago, and the Packers won that game 31-28 in overtime. As it looks like the Cowboys will get the ball first, but in real life the Packers just played the Cowboys at Lambeau a couple weeks ago, and the Packers were down 28-14 in that game, but came back to win 31-28 in overtime. Wind 6 miles per hour blowing like from left to right basically. And Turpin is the guy back for Dallas, as Mason Crosby's the Packers. Mason Crosby's the kicker for Green Bay, while Turpin is the returner for Dallas. That was what I was trying to say. As we're on your way here on Thanksgiving. And number 9, Turpin returned it to about the 25 yard line. Prescott 4,400 yards last year. The Cowboys did not make the The Cowboys did make the playoffs. For a second, that they didn't, but they did make the playoffs, but lost to the 49ers in the wild card round. And the Packers last year, well, were the 1 seed and had the first round bye and lost to the 49ers, the same team the Cowboys lost to. But obviously the Packers lost to the 49ers as well, but in the divisional round, obviously. And then, well, the 49ers ended up losing to the Rams in the NFC Championship game, and then the Rams ended up winning the Super Bowl against the Bengals. From the 25, 2 seconds into the game, first women's scrimmage for Dallas. And here's a throw, and that ball is caught by Lamb. First down, Dallas. 16 yards in the first play from scrimmage for the Cowboys. First down. First down. Like I said, 6-minute quarters, by the way, 6-minute quarters. Here we go, from the 41. Here's a run by Elliott, who in real life did not play in the Packers and Cowboys game a couple weeks ago. He was battling a knee or ankle injury. I believe it's an ankle injury. Here we go. 2nd and 6 as we're a minute into the football game here on Thanksgiving. No score here in Dallas or in Arlington. Here's a throw wide open is Lamb. And Lamb is down to the Green Bay 30-yard line. First down, Dallas. There it is, 2 catches, probably for like 30 yards at least. Down to the Green Bay 30. 4.5 minutes to go in the first. And made a tackle on that one was Devondre Campbell, I believe, number 59 on Elliott. Setting down. That was Devondre Campbell. Setting down. 2 minutes into the game. 2nd and 7 for Dallas at the Green Bay 26. Here we go. A little bootleg. And Prescott is sacked! As Prescott is sacked by Darnell Savage. 3rd and 15. As Darnell Savage, the free safety, I believe he's a safety. I don't know if he's a free safety or a strong safety. I believe he's a free safety. On the blitz, sacked Prescott. Now it's 3rd down and a mile. That ball's almost picked off. And Schultz almost got the 1st down. He's a yard short. He needed 15. He got 14. Good tackle by number 44. And they might go for it. It's 4th and a yard. And the offense is staying out there for Dallas. It's 4th and a yard as we're halfway through the first quarter. They have Elliott in plus, and the fullback, McGovern, is also in. It's a fullback dive at number 66, and he gets the 1st down. 5 yards for the Dallas fullback, and the Cowboys keep their drive alive. 1st down. And this is already a 3.5 minute drive. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the Packers 16-yard line. Here's a throw. Prescott, plenty of time. And he's trying to run for it. He fumbled the football. And it's picked up by the Packers. Unbelievable. As Prescott tried to run for it, was tackled from behind and lost the football. And was picked up by the Packers player number 55. As Prescott tried to run for it, couldn't evade the Packers defenders. And he was tackled from behind, Prescott was, and then he lost the football, and then it was picked up by the Packers. As it was picked up by the Packers, the fumble was, as there was no Cowboys player around. Because all the receivers were on, there were no receivers on the right side of the field. And a mistake for Prescott on the Cowboys, and the Packers take over. And remember this team no longer is Devontae Adams. Here we go. First play from scrimmage for Green Bay. Here's a throw. Hit as he threw. Incomplete. Setting down for Green Bay. And obviously, like I said, you didn't miss anything. But obviously, like I said earlier when Alan Roach said it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation or whatever, the Dame knows it's Thanksgiving. And because the Dame knows it's Thanksgiving, Alan Roach talked about it. And the announcers in this game, Brandon Dodden and Charles Davis, are talking about Thanksgiving as well. Here we go. And they're going to give it to Jones. Jones is bottled up as he lost a yard. 3rd and 11 for Green Bay. The Packers have not played on Thanksgiving. They played on Thanksgiving maybe like 6 years ago. But they haven't been on Thanksgiving. It's been, like I said, about 6 years, maybe even more than that. Here we go. Here's a snap on 3rd and 11. Here's a throw. Hit as he threw, and it's batted down by a guy, number 28, who was rushing Rodgers. And it's 4th down as the Packers go 3 and out. And remember, the Cowboys coach is a former Packer, or the Cowboys head coach is a former Packers head coach. The Cowboys head coach is a former Packers head coach, Mike McCarthy, while the Packers' current head coach is Matt LaFleur. There's a punt by Pat O'Donnell. Back is number 9. He's on a no fair catch. And good tackle by number 35 for Green Bay. About a 2-yard return up to the 42-yard line. And it was about, well, it was a decent punt, but good field position for Dallas from their own 42-yard line. But obviously, they were at, the Green Bay 16, but then Prescott fumbled the football. Here we go. Set and drive for Dallas. Here's a throw, and that ball was dangerous in between like 3 players, 2 Green Bay players, 1 Dallas player, incomplete, send it down. 1:24 to go in the first quarter, no score here in Arlington on Thanksgiving, and Elliott got 2 yards rather, second down, or third down, 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 now. Here we go. Can they stop him? Can Green Bay stop him? Here's a throw, and it's caught by Schultz. First down, Dallas. Down in the Green Bay 34, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter here on Thanksgiving. Here we go. Prescott got it away, and it's batted down. Or not batted down. It was caught, but then it was not. But then it was dropped because of the contact after the ball came. Second down. He was open, but did hit by the Green Bay defender. Hit by the Packers defender because of that hit. The Dallas receiver dropped the ball, and now Kenny Clark busted right in and stopped Elliott for a loss of 1. Third down and 11 from the 35. And 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Will Prescott, he's under center. Will he snap it though? And he will. Last play of the quarter. At the buzzer. Here's a throw. And it's almost intercepted as the hit jarred it loose again. Now it's 4th down. And in the first quarter, no score here on Thanksgiving. Here we go. Second quarter here in Arlington on Thanksgiving. No scores. A 52-yard field goal for Brian Maher, I believe, is the Dallas kicker. 52-yard field goal from the right hash to get, or 52-yard field goal from the right hash to get Dallas on the board first here on Thanksgiving. And the kick by Maher is right down Broadway. And the Cowboys strike first here on Thanksgiving. It's a 52-yard field goal for, I believe it's Brian or Brett Maher or something like that. And it's 3-0 Cowboys. 4 seconds into the second quarter. So a fumble and then a punt for fumble for Dallas, punt for Green Bay, and then a field goal for Dallas. And it's 3-0 Cowboys. 5:56 to go in the second quarter. Here's a return by Nitson, who is, I believe, a cornerback, and he's up to the 22-yard line. 5:54 to go in the second quarter. And remember, Green Bay did the ball after halftime. Here we go. Green Bay went 3 and out on their first drive. And they're down 3-0 from the 25, or from the 22, excuse me. Here we go. So this team has Robert Tonyan, Christian Watson, Alan Lazard. They have DeGuara. They also have Jones. And here's a throw, and that ball is knocked out of the hands of Watson. Second down. As Rodgers is 0 for 3, and they got to start doing some offense quick because obviously they don't have Adams anymore, but they have Lazard, Watson, Tonyan, Jones. Here we go. Here's Jones. Jones only got 1. Now it's third down suddenly. Packers still don't have a first down here. As we're in the second quarter, they have a total of, I think, of like 0 yards. Or maybe 1 yard. Here we go. Big third down for Green Bay. Rodgers is taking a shot to Lazard, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th down. Rodgers is 0 for 4. And here it is the punt team again for Green Bay as they have back-to-back 3 and outs to start this game. And remember, the wind's going the other direction now because they switched ends, the teams did at the end of the first quarter. Here's the second punt for O'Donnell in the second quarter. And return by number 9, which is Turpin, and tackle right in the spot by number 35 again. Up to the 31-yard line, 5:09 to go in the first half, 3-0 Dallas. And Dallas gets the ball back. Here we go, from their own 31-yard line. First down and 10 for Dallas, up 3-0. Wide open is Ferguson, another tight end in the Green Bay territory, the Green Bay 49. First down, Dallas. Here we go, from the 49. That's a read option. Prescott is going to take another hit. Didn't fumble this one. Got 7. Setting down in 3, but he definitely could have fumbled that one, which he fumbled earlier on the first drive, but didn't result in anything for Green Bay. It was still Green Bay didn't result in that. Or after the Prescott fumble, didn't result in anything for Green Bay because they punted. Packers have 2-3. Here's a throw, throw by Prescott in the double coverage. It was the Lamb, but broken up. And now it's 3rd and 3. Third and 3 from the 41. They got it to the 38-yard line for a first. 3rd and short here. And he's going to throw it to Lamb. He's got it. And more. First down, Dallas. 10 yards, first down, Cowboys. 3:30 to go in the half. Packers do get the ball after halftime. Now here we go. And Kenny Clark busted right in. But he busted in. But falling forward is Elliott for 2. 2nd and 8. Halfway through the center quarter. Here we go. And now Prescott is sacked. This one's by Abram. I'm not sure who that even is. But Abram, which I believe is a safety, if the announcer just said, sacked Prescott 3rd and 16. From the 37, they gotta stay in field goal range if you're Dallas, because you're on the edge of it right now. 3rd and 16. They gotta get to the 21-yard line for a first here. Play action. Prescott got it away. Hit as he threw. Luckily, it wasn't a fumble. Incomplete. Now it's 4th down, but they might be out of field goal range. This is going to be a 54-yard field goal. Maher hit from 52 earlier. This is from 54. From the right, or from in between the hash marks. 54-yard field goal for Maher. He made it from 52 earlier. This is from 54. From in between the hash marks. Here in the center quarter. And the kick by Maher is right down Broadway again. Maher is 2 for 2 on field goals. And it's 6-0 Dallas. 6-0 Cowboys here in the center quarter. As they have 3 drives, a fumble, lost, and then 2 field goals. And it's now 6-0 Dallas. Green Bay will get the ball back. Still looking for the first down of the game. 2:22 to go in the first half. All 3 timeouts for both teams, plus a 2-minute warning. 6-0 Dallas. Back is Nitston for Green Bay. And Nitston cut it to the left. Cut it back towards the middle. Up to the 27-yard line. 2:18 to go in the first half. 6-0 Cowboys. Here we go. Can Green Bay get their first down of the game? They're still looking for that, and we're approaching halftime here on Thanksgiving. But the Cowboys, or the Packers, are only down by 6 here. Here we go. Here's Jones. Jones got stood up and got no yards. He has 3 rushes for 0 yards, and it's 2nd down. And 2-minute warning here in Arlington. 6-0 Dallas. Here we go. 6-0 Cowboys. Packers have the ball now, plus it is the ball after halftime. Down 6-0 here on Thanksgiving. Here we go. And first to play a pass for Rodgers, and the first down for Green Bay with 1:45 to go in the first half. No huddle for Aaron Rodgers. And he's gonna throw it. The ball is caught by Lazard. First down, Green Bay to the Dallas 30-yard line. As Rodgers was hit as he threw, but he still was able to complete it. Lazard, 1:15 to go in the half. And now there's a throw, and it's dropped by Watson as the hit jarred it loose, incomplete. As he had Watson, but hit jarred it loose, sending down with 1:07 to go in the half. And here's Jones, and he only got 2 yards. 3rd and 8 now. And looks like Dallas will call a timeout here. They're trying to get the ball back. The Cowboys will call a first down. 3rd down now with 1:01 to go in the half. Here we go. Here we go on 3rd down. And here's a throw. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Watson. And the Packers tie the game. It's the rookie, Christian Watson. And it's the 6-6 game here on Thanksgiving. As the Cowboys went with the safety blitz. And Watson burned his man, which was Trayvon Diggs, excuse me. And it's a 6-6 game. As Dallas had a safety blitz, So it was so because of the safety blitz, everyone was one-on-one coverage. Or if you're not blitzing, then, or basically because it was a safety blitz, it was man-on-man. It was a man blitz, so if you're not blitzing, you have a man. And Christian Watson was on Trayvon Diggs, the brother of Stephon Diggs, and Watson burned Diggs. And here's that extra point by Crosby, and it's right down Broadway, and it's 7-6 Green Bay, 55 seconds to go in the first half. As the Packers coming into the drive didn't have a first down, but they got about what? The Packers going into that drive did not have a first down, but obviously now they do. They had like 4 first downs or 5 first downs on that drive. 7-6 Green Bay. There's a tip by Crosby. Back is Turbin, and that'll be a touchback. Here we go. Here's Cowboys down 1 and 55 seconds to go in the first half. 2 timeouts. And remember, Green Bay just did ball after halftime, too. So it's a big drive for Dallas. And they did some points on the board. And now Prescott lost the football. And the Packers will call the first timeout of the half. Cowboys cannot advance the football because there's under 2 minutes to go in the half. So if the offense does fumble, they cannot advance the fumble unless the offensive player fumbled the ball, recovers his own fumble, which in this case he did not recover his own fumble. Covered by an offensive lineman or someone else. 2nd and 24 now from the 11. Now watch out, no interceptions here or anything. There's a throw! That was a dangerous throw, dude. 3rd and 15. Second timeout for Green Bay as Green Bay's trying to get the ball back here in the first half. Remember, they also did the ball after halftime, Green Bay does. Here we have 3rd and 15 from the 20. They ought to get to the 35 for a first. Here we go, 3rd and 15. And Prescott is sacked again! It's Quay Walker! The linebacker who the Packers drafted in the first round of the last NFL draft here in 2022. 4th and 19, second sack of the drive for Green Bay. As Dallas goes 3 and out. 38 seconds to go on the clock, or 38 seconds to go in the first half. Green Bay gets the ball back, no timeouts. Here's a tip by Anger. But good field position probably for Green Bay. It's returned by number 25, Nitson, and he's across midfield at the Dallas 49-yard line. 30 seconds to go in the first half, and Green Bay is probably only 15 yards away from field goal range. 30 seconds, no timeouts, and it is ball after halftime. Here we go, from basically midfield, and that ball's going to be caught. Tanyan, but he's inbounds. And have to hurry up here, and Rodgers spikes it with 11 seconds. At the Dallas 37, but now if you're tackled in bounds, the half's going to be over, so you gotta make sure you're not tackled in bounds here. 11 seconds, no timeouts for Green Bay. You gotta get out of bounds, or you can't be tackled in bounds here. Here we go, 11 seconds. And Rodgers is sacked by Barr, and that's going to end the half. As Rodgers, that was the last in. That was the last thing the Packers could allow to happen. Packers have no timeouts, and the half is over, and the Packers do not score. And they're still up by 1 here at halftime, and the Packers get the ball after halftime. Let's go down to Orlando and Jonathan Toachman for the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Thank you, Coach. As we're back here in Dallas, or Arlington, for the second half. The Packers do get the ball and start second half, as the Packers are up by 1, as it'll be in the second half here on Thanksgiving. Here we go. 7-6 Green Bay as it beat in the second half here on Thanksgiving, here in Arlington on Thanksgiving. Here's Nitson, and he almost busted that. Up to the 32-yard line, 3 seconds into the third quarter, and here comes A-Rod and the Packers offense for the first time in the second half. Packers up 7-6 here on Thanksgiving, or here in Arlington on Thanksgiving. Okay. Here's Jones, and he went right through the hole. 10 yards, first down, Green Bay. No, sorry about the weird noises, but my dad was just telling me that we're gonna eat soon, Right now it's 1:40, so we're probably eating, I don't know when. I'll probably be able to finish this game now, hopefully. Here we go! Here's a throw! And it's going to be almost picked off as Watson took a hit, lost the ball, and then it was almost picked off after Watson lost it. Should have been picked off, but it's 7 down. From the 42. Here's a throw. That ball is caught. Lazard in stride, and he's close to the first down, but he's inches short. 3rd and inches from the Dallas 49. As it's now 3rd and inches, a minute into the 3rd quarter. 3rd and inches for Green Bay at the Dallas 49. Can they get the first down here? And Jones bounces off a guy and gets the first down and more. Got 8 yards. First down Green Bay at the Dallas 41. There's McCarthy, the former Green Bay head coach. Now he's the Dallas head coach. Here we go. Here's a throw, and it's caught. Lazard down to the 19 as Green Bay's inside the red zone. First down, Green Bay. As Green Bay, the first 2 drives, they had back-to-back 3 and outs to start the game. But since then, they've been humming. Here's Jones. And Jones is down to the 14, sending down at 5. He has 7 rushes, 25 yards. And Green Bay is closer and closer to the end zone. Here we go. And here's a throw, and it's caught. Watson again. His second of the game, and the Panthers are up 13-6. What a drive to start the second half for Green Bay. Lasted just under 3 minutes, and the Panthers are up by 7, and they'll be up by 8, pending the extra point. And the extra point by Crosby is right down the middle. 14-6 Green Bay, 3:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's now 14-6 Green Bay, 3:20 to go in the first, or 14-6 Green Bay, 3:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. This crowd is silent here at AT&T Center, or AT&T Stadium, excuse me. Packers up by 8, but now it's time to come alive again, as Dallas would hit the ball first in the second half, or as Dallas would hit the ball for the first time in the second half, that is. Touchback. Here we go, down by 8, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Here's Elliott, and he down about 14. First down, Dallas. Good start for Elliott. He has 6 rushes, 24 yards. Here we go. Here's Prescott. Prescott got outside, and he's going to throw it. It's Lamb. First down. Dallas down to the Green Bay 38-yard line. There's Prescott. Prescott! One-on-one! Lamb! And Lamb's got it! Touchdown Dallas! As he mossed Rasul Douglas! And it's a 2-point game here on Thanksgiving. As Prescott let it go, it was CeeDee Lamb versus Rasul Douglas, and Lamb absolutely mossed Douglas. Touchdown Dallas. They're going to go for 2 to tie it. They might, and it looks like they are going to go for 2. Dallas is to tie the game. With 2:14 to go in the 3rd quarter, Dallas is going for 2 to tie it here on Thanksgiving. And here's a throw, and the ball is dropped by number 13, which might be Gallup, and the Packers still have the lead. It's now 14-12 Green Bay, as Dallas gets a touchdown, but not the 2-point conversion. And it's still 14-12 Green Bay. Here we go. Here's a tip by Dallas. Still a 2-point Packer lead here on Thanksgiving. Here's Nixon again. And looks like he's going to knee this one. Touchback. Here we go. Here's Green Bay. The Green Bay offense again. Scored a touchdown on their last drive. Now they're up by 2 after the touchdown and the failed 2-point conversion for Dallas. Here we go. 2:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's a throw, and as he threw, and it's picked off! And it's picked off by Hooker, as Rodgers was hit as he threw, and it's picked off by number 28, Hunter, that's his last name, and the Cowboys have the ball at midfield, down by 2. 2:10 to go in the third quarter as Rodgers is hizzy through, and it resulted in a Dallas INT. There's a throw, caught in stride, Lamb. First down, 13 yards, first down, Dallas. As Dallas, even with the field goal, will take the lead here. Here we go. Here's Prescott. Prescott got outside on the run. Lamb. He's got it. Down to the 12-yard line. First down, Dallas. As they're on the move again. And Lamb's been torching this Packers secondary here this afternoon. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. First and 10 from the 12. And here's a throw. Wide open to Schultz. Touchdown, Dallas. And the Cowboys retake the lead. As it's now 18-14 Dallas. And they're going to kick the PAT and make it a 5-point game as the Cowboys retake the lead here on Thanksgiving. And the extra point by Maher is right down the middle. And it's now 19-14 Dallas here in the third quarter. Here we go, 5-point lead for Dallas. 1:06 to go in the third quarter. And that's Nitson. Nitson needs the last one, but he's not needing this one. Takes it out, and he's up to the 27-yard line. 1:03 to go in the third quarter. 19-14 Dallas. Here we go. We're almost in the fourth quarter here. Here's Jones. Jones got 6. He has 8 rushes, 31 yards total. So I set him down, and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here we go, play action. And Rodgers, he might have a man, but he was hit as he threw. And now it's 3rd and 4. As he might have had Watson, it was both touchdowns for Green Bay. But Rodgers was hit as he threw, so it was too far. Now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw it. Tanyan, he's got it. In between 2 defenders, first down, Green Bay. That was an Aaron Rodgers throw right there. And the Packers have their drive continue with 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. They might run a play here, maybe. 4 seconds. And they will. Last play of the quarter. Jones! And there's a flag down at the buzzer here in the third quarter. It might be a hold. And it looks like it will be a hold against Green Bay. And it's against Christian Watson. It was both touchdowns for Green Bay. We head to the fourth quarter. 19-14 Dallas here on Thanksgiving. So it's spot fouls. Now 1st and 18 from the 33 of Green Bay after the 10-yard penalty for a holding on Watson, which is a spot foul. That's why it's 1st and 18. Here we go! That's a tight window, and it's picked off again! It's the same guy! It's Hooker with both interceptions. Cowboys take over at the 42. As Lamb, 7 receptions, 7 receptions for Lamb, 151 yards and a touchdown. And the Cowboys have a chance to get a touchdown. And if they do, it'll be a 2-score game, and that could put the game away because there's only 5:56 to go. Packers defense needs to stop here. And now he is sacked. And it's by, I'm not sure who sacked him, but it's that guy right there, number 55, which I believe he had the strip sack earlier as Prescott has ran into his own offensive lineman. Second down here. And Lamb! And it's intercepted by Ford! Unbelievable! A play the Packers desperately needed! It's Rudy Ford who jumped up and picked off Prescott! And the Packers take over at the 38-yard line of Dallas. Unbelievable! It's Rudy Ford, who in real life had 2 interceptions against the Cowboys a couple weeks ago, has an interception here in this game, and the Packers take over at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. And now Rodgers' throw is incomplete. He's 8 for 18 in this game. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Both touchdowns Watson. My goodness, both teams traded interceptions on 2 plays. Towers hit an interception. 2 plays later, the Panthers did an interception. 3rd and 2 now after an 8-yard rush by Jones. Is it 4-down territory if you don't did it here? Maybe. This is under 5 to play, and a field goal made it a 2-point game, but a touchdown would give the Panthers the lead. From the 30, 3rd and 2 for Green Bay. Here's a throw, and hit as he threw, and it's incomplete again. Tanya was open, and the Panthers are going to go for or tipped it. Tipped it. If they tipped it, it would be a 2-point game. And they're going to send out Crosby. They'll send out Crosby to make it a 2-point game here in Dallas. There's only 4:43 to go, but this would make it a 2-point game. 47 yards from the right hash for Crosby. They make it a 2-point game here on Thanksgiving. And the tip by Crosby is right down Broadway. And it's a 2-point game here in Dallas. Or here in Arlington, it's a 2-point game. It's now 19-17 Dallas. As the Panthers turn that interception into 3 points. But the Panthers are still down by 2 points here in Dallas. So it's now 19-17 Dallas. 4:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. Cowboys have a 2-point lead. And here's a return by Turnbutt, number 9. And he's up to the 25-yard line. 4:35 to go in regulation. Cowboys up 19-17 here on Thanksgiving. Here we go. Here's Elliott. Elliott. Good play by Campbell. 2 yards, setting down. Here we go. Prescott is going to throw it. Here's a throw. Caught by Schultz. First down. Dana 14. 4 minutes to go. First down, Dallas. Under 4 to play. Halfback toss to Elliott. Elliott, can he get the outside? What a spin move around number 24. 8 yards, sending down and 2. 3:05 to go. 2nd and 2 here. And here's a throw. And Preston was hit as he threw, so it was in no man's land. 3:04 to go. Clock stops. 3rd and 2 for Dallas. Here we go. Now it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And here's a throw. The ball is batted down as the hit jarred it loose. Or it wasn't batted down, but the hit jarred it loose. And it's now 4th down. And here comes the punt team for Dallas for, I believe, the 2nd or 3rd time. As Green Bay gets to stop. And they have a golden opportunity to take the lead. As they only need a field goal to take the lead here. And that punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And as the punt hit the goal line for a touchback. And the Panthers will come out to the ball rather will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for Green Bay. Down 1 or down 2. 2:53 in the game. All 3 timeouts for Green Bay. Here's a throw. That's Watson or Lazard, and that's 20 yards on the first play of the drive. First down, Green Bay. They only need a field goal to take the lead, and they would prefer to have that field goal be kicked with no time left. Here we go. 2:20 on the clock here. And wide open is Tunyon. And he's already down to the Dallas 35. Dana 25. First down, Green Bay. And it's probably going to take us to a 2-minute warning, and it will. 2-minute warning, 19-17 Dallas, but the Panthers are on the move. Looking for a game-winning field goal, or at least a go-ahead field goal. Sending down. Or first down and 10, Green Bay, that is. Not sending down. First down from the Dallas 35. 2 minutes to go. All 3 times for both teams. It's a halfback toss, and blown up is Jones, and the Towers will call the first time out, but now the Panthers might be out of field goal range. 2nd and 16 from the 41. Now they're probably out of field goal range after the negative 6-yard play on the halfback toss. Here we go, and Rodgers is sacked by Micah Parsons. So a negative 6-yard rush by Jones. Now a sack And now it's 3rd down and 20 from the 46 of Dallas, and they're out of field goal range. They probably not did like 10 yards to get back in it. Maybe even 15 here. Play action. Here's a throw. A ball. It was in the double coverage. Now it's 4th down. And the Packers, remember, they're down by 2. It's 4th and 20 now. It's not over if the Packers don't get this. But it's 4th and 20 here. And here's a throw. Wide open. It's Randall Cobb. He's done. Randall Cobb down to the 2-yard line. Unbelievable. And Cobb was wide open. As Rodgers has got Randall Cobb down to the 2. Incredible. And the Cowboys call their second timeout after all that. It's 1st and open the 2. Incredible, as Cobb was wide open. And the Cowboys are out of timeouts. Unbelievable. What just happened? As Cobb was left wide open on 4th and 20. The Packers did like 45 yards. And now they're in knee formation. Cowboys are out of timeouts. Packers only need a field goal here. As it's now 2nd and goal. Unbelievable. What just happened? 1 minute to go. Packers are just kneeing here. 1 minute to go. It's now 3rd down. Cowboys are out of timeouts. Unbelievable. What just happened here? Here we have 3rd down now. So 3 knees for Rodgers. They'll call a timeout with 2 seconds left or 3 seconds left. Packers will call a timeout with probably like 3 seconds left. And the Cowboys cannot ice the Packers because they're out of timeouts. Unbelievable. And the Packers will call their first time out of the half with 3 seconds to go, with a chance to win this game. And the Cowboys cannot ice the Packers, or Mason Crosby, that is, the Packers kicker, because they're out of timeouts. It's a 23-yard field goal attempt, which is less than an extra point. It's about 10 yards less than an extra point. 23-yard field goal attempt for Crosby from the left hash to send the Packers back to Green Bay with a win, and have the St. Stephen for Green Bay be a good one. Crosby for the win, 23 yards to win the game here on Thanksgiving. And the kick by Crosby is good! And time runs out, and the Packers win it at the buzzer! And the Packers win it 20-19 here on Thanksgiving. As Crosby, a hero for Green Bay, and the Packers beat the Cowboys here in Arlington on Thanksgiving 20-19. Crosby's the hero for Green Bay, and the Packers win it 20-19 here on Thanksgiving. As the Packers scored all 6 points of the 4th quarter. They were down 19-14, but got 2 field goals in the 4th quarter to win it 20-19. And the Packers win it, like I said, 20-19. And the Packers are going back to Green Bay with a win over the Cowboys here on Thanksgiving 20-19. Unbelievable. Packers win on a 23-yard game-winning field goal by the Packers kicker Mason Crosby. What a play. Packers win it 20-19 here on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'll see you next time. But what a turn of events. It was 4th and 20. Cobb was left wide open. And it was like 4th and 20 from like the 46 of Dallas. And literally on 4th and 20, Cobb was left wide open. It was like a 4 verticals. Cobb was left wide open. And he went down to the 2-yard line, and then Rodgers kneed it 3 times, and then Mason Crosby, the Packers kicker, kicked the 23-yard game-winning field goal at the buzzer. And the Packers beat the Cowboys 20-19 here in Arlington on Thanksgiving. What a play. 225 yards and 2 touchdowns for Rodgers, 240 yards and 2 touchdowns for Prescott, and then the interception, I believe, I believe Rodgers had 2, and Prescott had 1. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Rodgers, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception for Prescott. Prescott 113.1 QB rating, Rodgers only 75.4 QB rating. But Rodgers still got the dub, and the Panthers still got the dub. Rushing, Jones 10 for 33, Elliott 8 for 34, Rodgers obviously 3 for -3 with the 3 kneel downs. Prescott 1 for 7, and then McGovern, the fullback, 1 for 5. Receiving, I'm going to team by team. Cowboys first, I know. CeeDee Lamb 7 for 151 and a touchdown. Schultz 5 for 69 and a touchdown. Ferguson 1 for 20, and then Michael Gallup 0 for 0. The only reason he's on here is because he had a drop. He dropped a 2-point conversion in the third quarter. And then for the Packers, Lazard 4 for 82, Tanyan 4 for 57, Watson 2 for 42 and 2 touchdowns. So he had 2 receptions. Watson did. The rookie wide receiver out of North Dakota State. He had 2 receptions. Watson did, both touchdowns. And then Cobb 1 reception, 44 yards, which was on 4th and 20 from the. Yeah, Cobb 1 reception, 44 yards, which was a 44-yard reception, obviously, on 4th and 20 from the Dallas 46-yard line. With what, like a minute left in the game, or a minute 40 left in the game? Unbelievable. Defense, Sats for Green Bay. This Kinsley in bar had 2. Arnold Savage had 2. Jonathan Abram had 1. I'll be done in a minute. Are we eating soon? What, the dogs? They can't eat this early? Well, maybe. I'll just wait after. Or no, after. Sorry, Savage had 2, Inbar had 2, Abram had 1, Walker had 1. I mean, what a game. What a interceptions. Rudy Ford had 1, and that was the only one. And then for the Cowboys, Sats, Micah Parsons had 1, Anthony Barr had 1. He used to be a Viking. And then interceptions, Malik Hooker had both of them. What a game. My goodness gracious. And then total tackles, you had Barr with 5, you had this Vander S with 5, you had Brown with 4, Hooker with the 2 interceptions with 3. What a game. And the Packers, you had Campbell with 5, Savage with 5, Douglas with 5, and you had Walker with 4, Amos with 4, and then so on and so forth. But what a game. What a game. And then obviously Kitten, Crosby went 2 for 2 on field goals, hit from 47 and 23, and then was 2 for 2 on extra points. And then the Cowboys kicker, Brett Maher, 2 for 2 on field goals, hit from 54 and 52, and then 1 for 1 on extra points. Because obviously remember, the first touchdown for the Cowboys, they went for 2, and Michael Gallup dropped the 2-point conversion. What a game. What a game. Cobb, he's got Randall Cobb. And that was a line. He's got Randall Cobb. That was a line. It was in 2000 and I don't remember what year. I think it was 2013, I'm pretty sure. It was 2013. It was week 17. Last game of the regular season. That's when you only play 16 games. It was the Packers at Bears, and the winner of that game would win the NFC North. It was 4th down with like 40 seconds left in the game. Packers were down by... The Packers were down by... It was one score. It was more than a field goal, but less than a touchdown. I think they were down by like 4 or 5, or maybe 6. There was like 40 seconds left in the game. It was 4th down and like 5, or 4th down from like from the Bears about like 45-yard line, and Rodgers on 4th down, there was a guy that was unblocked coming in to try to sack him. Rodgers spun out of there and somehow avoided the sack, and then threw it to Randall Cobb, who was wide open at like the 5-yard line, and then Cobb ran in the 5 yards or wherever he had to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Packers took the lead with like 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and the Packers ended up winning that game and winning the NFC North, and that was in week 17 of the 2013 season. So that's where he's got Randall Cobb came from. It wasn't by it wasn't by, I believe Joe Buck was doing the game. It wasn't by, Joe Buck didn't say that. It was the Packers radio announcer that said, "He's got Randall Cobb." So that's where that came from. That's what, because I did say after Cobb had that 44-yard reception on 4th and 20. And if they didn't convert that 4th down, if the Packers didn't, the game wasn't over because the Packers still had all 3 of their timeouts. But the game wasn't over if they didn't get the first down there. Because the Packers still had all 3 of their timeouts. But the game would have been over if the Packers didn't get that 4th down and then the Cowboys got a first down on the Cowboys' next drive after the Packers turned it over on downs. But obviously they didn't turn it over on downs. Got the 44-yard reception for Cobb on 4th and 20. And then Rodgers needed 3 times. And then Mason Crosby, the Packers kicker, kicked in the 23-yard game-winning field goal at the buzzer. As the Packers go back to Green Bay, happy as they beat the Cowboys 20-19 here in Arlington on Thanksgiving. As the Packers fly back to Green Bay in a happy spirit. Yeah, it's a happy spirit, a thankful spirit really, because it's Thanksgiving. You should be thankful not just today, but every day for the food you have, the clothes you have, the cars you have, if you have any cars. Really thankful for everything you have. Clothes, food, water, cars, or automobiles. Just thankful for everything. I'm thankful for you guys watching this video at home, which I know I've filmed I know I filmed and posted like 1,000 videos on this channel. I think it's like 1,100 videos on this channel in like 5 years, and I only have 29 subscribers. So I have like maybe like that many people that watch my videos. But I'm thankful for even the 3 people that watch it. There might be like only like 2 views or 3 views on this video, but I'm thankful for whoever watches this video, which might be like no one. But if it is someone, I'm thankful for you watching this video at home. And I'm also thankful for all my viewers on my Vinny J channel, which is my blog channel, which I'll link to my blog channel, I'll link to my Vinny J channel, which is my blog channel, in the eye in the sky in the top right hand. I'll link to my Vinny J channel, which is I'll link to my Vinny J channel, which is my blog channel, in the eye in the sky in the top right hand corner right up here. By the way, I'm going to a Dallas Stars game, my first ever Dallas Stars game in Dallas tomorrow against the Winnipeg Jets. So that's why the next video on this channel might be like Sunday. But also I might be filming another video tonight here on Thanksgiving night. But either way, I'm going to my first ever Dallas Stars game in Dallas, because I've been to one Dallas Stars game in St. Louis. But it's my first ever Dallas Stars game in Dallas against the Winnipeg Jets tomorrow for me at least. So that's why there's a possibility the next video on this channel might be like Sunday. Because then also we're leaving tomorrow for Dallas. It's just my dad and I, because my mom stayed behind to watch our dogs because we turned them into a kennel, because it's my early Christmas present. Because also I had to pick one item out of the Dallas Stars like merchandise store or Dallas Stars team shop, and it's gonna be a jersey. And it could be their new NHL Reverse Retros. And it could be the Stars' new NHL Reverse Retros. So stay tuned for that vlog. I will be vlogging at the Dallas Stars game. Stay tuned for that vlog on my Vinny J channel, which, like I said, will be in the eye in the sky in the top right-hand corner right up here. But that aside, happy Thanksgiving to all of you watching at home. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, time red, closing the board. If that's up, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 2 of this Madden 23 Play Now series. See you in episode number 2. And eat a lot of bacon, and go Packers, and happy Thanksgiving.